So the board that we're gonna build today is this here. This is a Atlantis AK82. I didn't count, but it's probably an 82 key southpaw layout. There's a rotary dial here, an additional key here, arrow clusters are here, numpad is on the left as opposed to the usual layout which is on the right, and you still get the 60% layout on this section. Okay, so this is the board that we're building. This is a stacked acrylic with a top black plate and USB Type-C with a few risers on the bottom. So for the switches, I have the AKKO rose red switches, linear switches, 43 grams actuation force. This has 40 switches in one box, so that's why I have two. So these will go onto the board itself. This gives me 80 switches, but if the keyboard requires additional ones, I can just put on anything else, any other switches. I have the tactiles, which is the ocean blue switches as well from AKKO, or I can pop in the Gateron Pro Yellows from KB Defense Taobao store. Okay, so let's take a look inside the AKKO Rose Red switch box. It has a wooden box, very firm actually. Presentation is just so nice, and it comes in this. It comes all like well protected in this plastic frame. So the switches are entirely pink, rose red, not really pink. Here's a closer look. Pretty nice, right? So they're all pink. Top housing is transparent pink. The stem is solid pink. These are 3-pin switches, and the bottom housing is also solid pink. It actually looks really good. You get the AKKO brand printing there. Sweet. Alright, before the keycaps, we actually have, if you notice, the keyboard didn't have stabs. So these are the apparently Everglide stabs. So I purchased these off Taobao. These are like 40-50 ringgit. And for the keycaps, we have the AKKO as well, the ASA profile midnight theme keycap set. Let's take a look inside. So from what I know, AKKO's packaging is pretty on point. Let's look at the color coding to their boxes. The switches are here, but here lies the extra modifiers in blue. Yeah, so I probably might use some of these. For the main keycap set itself, it's in here. Oh, let's look at that. This is a plastic box instead of just like your normal transparent plastic. How nice is that? So the keycaps are all properly placed. They have these like bits in here that matches the chair profile stems so that it doesn't fall off or wiggle around. And it also comes with the keycap puller, which is great. So yeah, that is the keycap that we're gonna use. So let's get to building this board. We're gonna want to install the stabilizers first, so let's unscrew this. Okay, so now all the screws are out. We're gonna take out the rotary dial first, and that should allow us to easily take this out. So we have to tighten in the standoff, but we can do that later. Now let's take off this layer first and install the stabilizers. Leave the screws to one side. These are not lubed at all yet, so we're gonna lube it. Okay, so these stabs are all lubed and ready. Next is to screw them on to the PCB. Right, so it's now in. We're gonna just screw them later. Okay, let's screw them in. Now that the board is all assembled, we can just put back the rotary dial. This is clickable, by the way, but it's pretty loud. Next, it's time for the switches. So these are the AKKO Midnight Keycaps. Start with tab Q. And there we have it. The keyboard fully assembled. To be honest, these steps are sounding actually pretty good. We're going through the sound test in a bit. And so, time for the sound test. And there you go, that is my personal board. This is the Atlantis KA28, I think, or AK82, I'm not sure. It has a stacked acrylic design, acrylic switch plate, a 60% layout, rotary dial, additional switch here, arrow clusters, numpad, lubed Everglide screw-in stabs. As for the switches, it has the AKKO Red Rose, Ocean Blue, and Gateron Yellow Pro switches. It does have per key RGB on the top and 26 LEDs for the RGB underglow. And that is all for my board. Thank you guys for watching and staying all the way to the end of the video. If you liked the video, do give us a like and subscribe if you haven't already. My name is Terry. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you all the next time.